Miss Springer and our middle school students have been working tirelessly all year in preparation for this evening. And for those of you less familiar with Into the Woods, the music is quite difficult to perform, and our students this evening are managing to do that in masks. Simply an amazing accomplishment. We do ask that you remain seated during the performance and that you keep your masks on for the duration of your time inside our theater. As we all know, this year has been a year unlike any other, and it's so wonderful to be able to have a live audience tonight. But in an effort to reach a broader audience, tonight's performance will be live streamed and recorded. At this time, I'd like to ask that those of you who have a Facebook account take out your phones, something we don't typically ask in the theater. Navigate to the Our Lady of Lourdes Catholic School Facebook page and share our live stream with everyone you know. Let's get as large an audience as possible, and I'll give you a moment to do that now. And we welcome all of those joining us at home. And I appreciate that, and once you've done that, please put your cell phones away, put them on a silent mode for the duration of the performance. Also, please be aware that Into the Woods Junior does contain scenes with flashing lights which may affect viewers who are susceptible to photosensitive epilepsy or other photosensitivities. Thank you again for joining us this evening, and please enjoy the show as together we enter Into the Woods.
Once upon a time,
I wish
in a far-off kingdom,
more than anything,
lived a young maiden, a sad young lad,
more than jewels,
and a childless baker,
more than life.
I
I
wish
wish
with his wife.
more than anything, more than the moon. I wish he was in the festival.
More than life,
I wish he was in the festival.
more than riches.
I wish my cow would give us some milk. More than anything,
I wish we had a
I
child.
want a child. I wish.
Did you wish to go to the festival? The poor girl's mother had died.
Would she Cinderella the festival?
You Cinderella the festival?
The King's festival.
And her father had taken for his new wife a woman with 2 daughters of her own. All 3 were beautiful of face, but vile and black of heart.
Why, come in, little girl. I wish it's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please, to bring my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please. Thank you. Into the woods it's time, and so I hate to leave, I have to go. Into the woods it's time, and so I must begin my journey. Into the woods and through the trees to where I am expected, man. Into the woods to grandmother's house. Are you certain of the way? The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are no trees, the trees are no wood. I sorta hate to ask it, but do you have a basket?
Here, now don't stray and be late.
Into the woods to bring some bread to Granny, who is sick in bed. Never can tell what lies ahead, for all I know she's already dead. Now into the woods, now into the woods to grandmother's house and hold me for dark.
And save some of those sweets for Granny. Jack, on the other hand, had no grandmother, no father, and his mother,
I wish,
well, she was not quite you.
I wish my son were not a fool. I wish my house was not a mess. I wish the cow was full of milk. I wish the walls full of gold. I wish a lot of things. Listen well, son, Milky White must be taken to market.
But father, no, he's the best cow.
our money, and no choice but to sell her.
But Milky Way is my best friend in the whole world!
Look at her! There are bugs on her guts. There are flies in her eyes. There's a lump on her rump big enough to be a hump. And no one keeps a cow for a friend. Fetch the best price you can. Take no less than £5. Are you listening to me?
Yes, no more than £5.
Less than 5! Now go!
Because the baker had lost his mother and father in the baking. Well, that's what he believed. He was eager to start a family of his own, and was concerned that all efforts until now had failed. Who might that be?
It's the witch from next door.
The witch had told the baker that she had placed a spell on their house.
What spell?
In the past, when your mother was a child, she developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father what she wanted more than anything in the world was. Greens, and nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbages, and celery, asparagus, and watercress, and little birds, and lettuce. I said, all right, but it wasn't quite, because I caught him in the yard of my garden one night. He was robbing me, harassing me, ruining my rutabaga, breaking my arugula, and creeping up the road, and I choked in my beard. I should have laid a spell on him. Right there, I could have turned him into a stew, or a dog, or a chair, or a snake. But I let him have the rabbit I lost to spare. In return, however, I said, "There's bear. You can let me have the baby that your wife will bear, and we'll call it square."
I had a brother?
No. But you had a sister.
But the witch refused to tell him any more of his sister. Not even that her name was Rapunzel.
I thought even more than reasonable, but how was I to know what your father had also hidden in his pocket?
What?
Beans! Beans! Special beans! I was going to know he'd stolen my beans. I was watching him hurl back over the wall, and that bang crashed the lightning. Actually, that's another story, never mind. Anyway, some big day came and I made my claim. On a dingle with a baby, they shrieked and screeched, but I did, and I heard I shall never be reached. Your father cried, your mother died. For extra measure, I admit it was a pleasure. I'm sorry, I'm still not mollified. And I lit a little spell on them. You too, son. But your family tree will always be a barren one. No! So there's no more fuss and there's no more seed. My garden thrives, you should see my nectarines. And I'm telling you the same I tell kings and queens. But I've never ever messed around with my greens. Especially the beans.
Then the witch, for purposes of her own, explained how the baker might lift the spell.
You wish to have the curse reversed? I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back one the cow as white as milk, 2 the paint as red as blood, 3 the hair as yellow as corn, 4 the slippers pure as gold. Bring me these for the chime of midnight in 3 days' time, and you shall have, I guarantee, a child as perfect as child can be. Goes the one!
Ladies, I can't wait. Please, may I go to the festival? The festival? You mix the booze of the festival and more to fire springs. We must be gone. Good night, Father.
Look what I found in Father's hunting jacket.
6 beans. I wonder if they're
The
witch's
witch's
beans.
beans.
We'll take them with us.
No, You are not to come, and that is final. Now, what was I to return with?
You don't remember? The cow was white as milk, the cape as red as blood, the hair as yellow as corn, the slippers pure as gold.
The cow is white.
And so the maiden reluctantly set out to meet the enchantress's demands.
The slippers pure as gold.
As for Cinderella,
I still wish to go to the festival. But how am I ever to get to the festival? I know I'll visit Mother's grave, the grave of the hazel tree, and tell her I just wish to go to the King's festival. Into the woods without regret, the choice is made, the task is set. Into the woods but not forgetting why I'm on my journey. Into the woods to get my wish, I don't care how the time is now.
Into the woods to sell the cow.
Into the woods to get the money. Into the woods to lift the spell.
To make the potion.
To go to the festival. Into the woods to grandmother's house. Into the woods to grandmother's house. The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. No need to be afraid, there is something in the glade there. Into the woods to get the thing that makes it worth the journeying. Into the woods to see the kid, to sell the cow,
To make the potion.
to see, to sell, to get, to bring, to make, to live, to go to the festival. Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, and out of the woods, and home before dark.
Cinderella had planned for the brave mother. And she visited them so often and wept so much that her trees had watered it until it had become a handsome tree.
I wish. What child? Specify. Opportunity is not a lengthy visitor. Mother, I wish. Do you know what you wish? Are you certain what you wish is what you want? Ask the tree, and you shall have your wish. Shiver and quiver, little tree, silver and gold rain down on me. I'm off to get my wish.
Silence everywhere, Milky White. Not to my liking.
Hello, Jack.
How do you know my name?
How much are you asking for the animal?
No less than 5 pounds, sir.
Why, you'd be lucky to exchange it for a sack of beans!
Come along, Milky White. There are spirits here.
Good day, young lady.
Good day, Wolf.
Whither away so hurriedly?
To my grandmother's.
And what might be in your basket?
Bread and wine. So my grandmother will have something good to make her strong.
And where might your grandmother live?
Further into the woods. Her house stands under 3 large oak trees.
Hello, little girl. What's your rush? You're missing all the flowers. The sun won't set for hours. Take your time.
Not to lay or be misled.
Slow, little girl. Hark and hush. The birds are singing sweetly. You'll miss the birds completely. You're traveling so fleetly.
Mother said not to stray, so I suppose you small delay. Bringing my life a fresh bouquet. Goodbye, Wolf.
Goodbye, little girl.
is harm to come to that little girl in the red cape.
Forget the little girl and get the cape. That's the cape. Get it.
How am I supposed to get it?
You go up to the little thing and you take it.
Oh, my Rapunzel. Listen to her beautiful music.
Get me what I need.
I'll never find that red cape, nor find that golden cow and yellow slipper. Or was it a golden
The cow
cow?
is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn,
What are you
slipper is
doing
blue as
here?
gold. You forgot your scarf.
You have no business being alone here in the wood.
I wish to help.
No, the spell is on my
Our
house.
house.
No, my house.
The cow as white as milk.
Oh. Hello there, young lad.
Hello, sir.
What might you be doing with a cow in the middle of the forest?
I was heading toward market, but I seemed to lost my way. And what were you planning to do there?
Yes, and what were you planning to do there?
Sell my cow, sir. No less than 5 pounds.
5 pounds?
And if you can't fetch that sum, what are you to do? I hadn't thought of that. I suppose my mother and I will have no food to eat. Beans. Beans? We mustn't give up our beans. Well, if we must.
Huh?
Beans will bring you food, son. Beans in exchange for my cow? Oh, you see, these are no ordinary beans. These beans carry magic. Magic? What kind of magic? Tell him.
Magic. Magic. That defies description.
You've been lucky to exchange a first sack of beans.
How many beans?
6.
No, 5. We can't part without all of them. Besides, I'd say they're worth £1 each, at the very least. Could I buy my cow back someday?
Well, possibly. Good luck there, young lad.
I guess this is goodbye, old pal. You've been a perfect friend. I hate to see us part, old pal. Someday I'll buy you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, it won't be on a plate.
Take the cow and go home.
I was trying to be helpful.
Magic beans, are we going to dispel this curse through deceit?
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Home!
Do we want a child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain or you live to regret it.
Will you please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in-betweens. No one waits till fortune intervenes. And maybe they're really magic. Who knows?
Take the cow and go home. I will carry this out in my own fashion.
And so the baker continued his search for the cape as red as blood.
As for Rapunzel, the witch was careful not to lose his beauty to the outside world.
So she shut her within a doorless tower that lay deep within the forest.
And when the old enchantress paid a visit, she called forth,
Rapunzel! Rapunzel, let down your hair to me!
Rapunzel, Rapunzel. What a strange but beautiful name, and fit for a prince. Tomorrow, before that horrible witch arrives, I will stand beneath her tower and say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let your hair down to me.
Hello there, little one. Where did you get that beautiful cape?
My granny made it for me.
Is that so? I would love a red cloak like that.
You look pretty foolish.
May I take a look at it?
I don't like to be without my cape. Please give it back.
Forget the little girl and get the cape.
No. I just wanted to make sure that you really love that cape. Now you go to your granny's and make sure that no wolf comes your way.
I'd rather a wolf than you any day.
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you take it. Do I want a child or not? Things are only what you need them for. What's important is who needs them more. I need that cape.
And so the baker, with newfound determination, set off to get the red cape.
As for the little girl, she was surprised to find her grandmother's cottage door standing open.
Good day, grandmother. My grandmother, you're looking very strange today. What big ears you have!
The better to hear you with, my dear.
But grandmother, what big eyes you have!
The better to see you with, my dear.
Oh, grandmother, what a terrible, big, wet mouth you have under that mask!
The better to eat you with!
With her appetite appeased, the wolf took to bed for a nice long nap.
That grandmother has a mighty snore. Odd. Where is the little one? Eating, no doubt. Or eaten! Grandmother, ha! What is that red piece of cloth coming out of the corner of your mouth? It looks to me like a piece of... Aha! I'll get the cape from within your stomach!
What a prey! How dark and dank it was inside that wolf!
Kill the devil! Granny! Quiet, child. This evil must be destroyed.
Well, I will leave you to your task.
Don't you want the skin?
No. You keep them.
What kind of a hunter are you?
I'm a baker.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled. I should have heeded her advice, but she seemed so nice. And she showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my path, so I never had dared. I had been so careful, I never had cared. She made me feel excited, well, excited and scared. When she said, come in, with that sickening grin, how could I know what was in store? Once her teeth were bare, well, I really got scared, well, excited and scared. And she drew me close, and she swallowed me down a dark, slimy path where lie secrets that I never want to know. I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before. Do not put your faith in a cape and a hood. They will not and flowers, they have dangers. Though scary is exciting, nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared, Granny is right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not. Oh, Mr. Baker, you saved our lives. Here.
Are you certain?
Maybe Granny will make me a new one out of the skins of that wolf.
Thank you.
And so the baker, with the second article in hand, feeling braver and more satisfied than he had ever felt, ran back through the woods.
As for the lad Jack, only a dog would exchange a cow for beans. Mother, no! To bed without supper for you.
Little did they know that those beans would grow into an enormous stalk that would stretch into the heavens.
Shh, they're coming! They're coming!
Have you seen a beautiful young woman in a ball gown pass through?
I don't think so, sir.
I think I see her over there.
Hey, let's get her! I've never lied to royalty before. I've never anything to royalty before. Thank you so much. What a beautiful gown you're wearing. Were you at the King's Festival?
Yes.
Aren't you the lucky one? If a prince were looking for me, I certainly wouldn't hide. Now, tell me about the ball.
It's a very nice ball.
Yes. And?
They have far too much food. No, the prince.
Oh, the prince? Yes, the prince.
If he knew who I really was.
Oh. Who?
I'm afraid I was rude.
Oh, how?
Now I'm being pursued.
Yes, and?
And I'm not in the mood.
Are you to return to the King's Festival tomorrow's eve?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Oh, to be pursued by a prince. All that pursues me is tomorrow's bread. What I wouldn't give to be in your shoes.
Will you look over there? An enormous vine growing next to that little cottage.
I mean, slippers.
It looks like a giant beanstalk rising into the sky.
Pure gold.
Oh, I must get home. Wait, get back here. I need your shoes. Hey, get back here.
Good, isn't it, DJ? Enjoying it? Yeah, it's good. Why don't
in the sky. When you're way up high to look below at the world you've left and the things you know, little more than a glance enough to show you just how smart you are. When you're way up high, you're on your own in a world like none that you ever know. When the sky is land and the earth is stone, you're free to do whatever pleases you, exploring things you never dare, 'cause you don't care when suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible giant with a terrible roar. So you still circle down the way you go, as you scramble down to the world below, and you're back again, only different than before. After the sky, there are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. Good fortune, sir. Look what I have. 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces!
Where is Milky White? You said I might buy her back.
Yes, but I'm not certain that 5 gold pieces
Are you saying that you wish more money? Keep this. I'll go fetch more.
Wait, come back! I never said I... 5 gold pieces! With this money, I could buy baking supplies for a year. I could buy a new thatched roof and a new chimney.
But you could buy yourself a child.
Who are you?
How badly do you wish a child? 5 gold pieces? 10? 20?
I'd not thought to put a price on it.
Exactly! Money is not what's important. What's important
Wait.
is that your wish be honored!
Wait, come back here. Give me back my money. What are you doing here now?
I see you've the red cape.
Yes, I have the cape. We've only 2 more objects left to locate.
Well, 3.
2. I have the cape and the cow.
You've the cape.
What have you done with the cow?
She ran away. I never reached home. I've been looking for her all night.
I should have never have entrusted her to you.
She might have just as easily run away from you.
But she didn't.
I'm sorry I lost the cow.
I shouldn't have yelled. Now please go back to the village. I will make things right, and soon we can go about our normal lives. No more hunting in the woods for strange objects. No more witches, dim-witted boys, and hungry little girls. Go.
There you are, good brother. Father and I have wondered where you had gone.
I've been looking all night for her. The beautiful one I danced the evening with.
Where did she go?
She disappeared.
I, too, have found a lovely maiden. She lives on top of a tall tower with no doors or stairs.
And how do you manage to visit?
I stand beneath her tower and say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let your hair down to me. And she lowers the longest, most beautiful head of hair, yellow as corn, which I climb to her.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel. What kind of name is that?
She is as true as you're. A maiden running from a prince? Does that make sense? None would run from us.
Yet, one has. Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I shall lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hand. Blithe and becoming and frequently humming a light-hearted air.
Agony far more painful than yours when you know she would go with you if there only were doors.
Agony, oh the torture they teach. Always 10 steps behind,
Always 10 feet below,
and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to wife.
Two princes, each more handsome than the other. No, get the hair. Get the hair.
Excuse me, young woman? Have you encountered a boy answering to the name of Jack?
Not the one partial to the white cow.
He's the one!
Have you seen the cow?
No, and I don't care to ever again.
I haven't seen your son today.
Oh, I hope he didn't go back up the beanstalk. Jack! Jack!
Moo! Moo!
Moo! Looking for your cow?
Where did you find her? Hello?
What are you doing?
I'm here to make amends.
I want you to stay out of this, old man.
I'm here to see your wishes granted.
You've caused enough trouble. Keep out of my path. Oh. Rapunzel.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let your head down to me.
Is that you, my prince?
Yes.
Excuse me for this. Yes. It's these slippers. Ugh. I'd say they're as pure as gold.
Yes, they're all you could wish for, beauty.
What I wouldn't give for just one.
One isn't likely to do you much good. I must run.
And I must have your shoe.
Give that back!
I needed to have a baby!
Where did she go?
Who?
Don't play the fool, woman!
Oh, you mean the beautiful young maiden in the ball gown. I saw her go in that direction. I was trying to keep her here for you.
I can catch my own, princess, thank you. Now go get her!
You've the cow!
Yes, I've the cow. We're 2 of the 4.
3.
2.
3. Compare this to your corn. I pulled it from a maiden in a tower.
3.
And I almost had the 4th, but she got away.
We've 1 entire day left. Surely we can locate the slipper by then.
We? You mean you'll allow me to stay?
Well, perhaps it will take the 2 of us to get this child.
You've changed, you're daring, you're different in the woods. More sure, more sharing, you're getting us through the woods. If you could see, you're not the man who started, and much more open-hearted than I knew you to be.
It takes two. I thought one was enough. It's not true. It takes two of us. You came through. When the journey was rough, it took you. It takes two of us. It takes care. It takes patience and fear and despair to change. Though you swear to change, who can tell if you do? It takes two.
We changed, we're strangers. I'm meeting you in the woods. Her minds or dangers. I know we past the woods. And once we're past, let's hope the changes last. Beyond woods, beyond witches and slippers and hoods. Just the two of us, beyond lies, safe at home with our beautiful prize. Just a few of us. It takes trust. It takes just a bit more, and we're done. We won 4, we had none, we got 3. We need 1. It takes 2.
Stop her! Stop that hen! Oh, Providence, my Milky White, and the owners, and my hen.
Look what this hen has dropped in my hand.
A golden egg? I've never seen a golden egg before.
You see, I promised you more than the 5 gold pieces I gave you. Now I'm taking my cow.
Now, I never said it would sell.
But you took 5 gold pieces.
You took 5 gold pieces?
I didn't take, you gave.
You said I could have my cow!
You would take money before a child?
Milky White is dead!
2.
2 midnights gone, and the exhausted baker and Milky White buried the dead Milky White.
You must go to the village in search of another cow.
And what do you propose I use to purchase this cow?
Here, tell them it's magic.
No one with a brain larger than this will exchange a cow for a bean.
Then resign yourself to a childless life.
I feel it best you go for the cow, as I have met a maiden these previous eves with a golden slipper, and I think I might succeed in winning one of her shoes.
Fine.
Fine.
That is simply fine.
Unfortunately for Rapunzel,
The witch discovered her affections for the prince before he could spirit her away.
Why didn't you tell me you had a visitor?
it was lonely atop of the tower.
I gave you protection, and yet you disobeyed me.
I am no longer a child. I wish to see the world.
Don't you know what's out there in the world? Someone has to shield you from the world. Stay with me. Princes away there in the world, it's true. Princes, yes, but wolves and humans too. Stay at home. I am home. I will not share you, but I will show you a world you have never seen!
After having cast out Rapunzel to a remote desert, the witch returned to take the prince by surprise.
And as he leapt from the tower, the thorns into which he fell pierced his eyes and blinded him.
As for Cinderella, she returned from her final visit to the festival.
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares, knowing this time I'd run from him. He spread pitch on the stairs. I was caught unawares, and I thought, well, he cares. This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock while you're standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. Better run along home and avoid the collision. Even though they don't care, you'll be better off there where there's nothing to choose, so there's nothing to lose. So you pry up your shoes, round up the room, and without any night, you know what your decision is, which is not to decide. You'll just leave him a clue, for example, a shoe, and then see what he'll do. Now it's he and not you who is stuck with the shoe in a stew, in the goo. And you've learned something too, something you never knew, on the steps of the palace.
Please just hear me out.
We have nothing to discuss. You have attacked me once before.
I did not attack you. I attacked your shoe. I need it. Here's a magic bean in exchange for it.
Magic bean? Nonsense.
Don't do that!
I have already given up one shoe tonight. My feet cannot bear to give up another.
I needed to have a child.
That makes no sense!
Doesn't make sense. You're running from a prince?
Stop!
Here, take my shoes. You'll run faster.
Thank you.
Who was that woman? I don't know, ma'am.
I will cast your life!
No cow.
I'm the slipper. We've almost got 4.
Let's go. Yes. We will bring this to the prince and search the whole kingdom tomorrow for the maiden who fits the shoe.
It's mine. I don't care if this costs my life. Have the slipper.
The maiden slipper!
Sir, I have the other slipper.
Give them the slipper, and all will come to a happy end.
Shut up!
Do as he says. He's obviously a spirit of some sort. We only need one.
Yes.
There's a dead giant in my backyard! I heard Jack coming down the beanstalk, calling for his axe, and when he reached the bottom, he started hacking down the stalk. Suddenly, with the crash, the beanstalk fell, but there was no sign of Jack. For all I know, he's been crushed by the giant.
Well, if he's been crushed, there's nothing any of us can do. Now is there? We must be off. I need my rest before tomorrow's surgery commence.
Doesn't anyone care that a giant has fallen from the sky?
Give all the objects.
Yes.
Where is the cow?
Well, we did have a cow as white as milk. Honestly, we did.
And where is she?
She's dead.
We thought you prefer a live cow.
Of course! I prefer a live cow. So bring me the dead cow, and I'll bring her back to life.
You could do that?
Now!
There you are. I've been worried sick.
Mother, look! The most beautiful harp!
Shame on you. You've stolen too much.
She's too heavy.
What's happening?
Move!
Milky White! Now I have my friend back, and I'm rich!
Quiet!
objects to the cow.
What?
You heard me. Feed them to the cow. Gulp. 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 Fill this.
I'll do it. She'll only milk for me. Squeeze, pal.
Wrong ingredients! Forget about a child!
No! We followed your instructions. 1, that cow was as white as milk. 2, that cake was as red as blood. And 3, the slipper was gold.
And 4, I compared the hair to this ear of corn.
And I pulled it from a maid in a shower and...
You what? I touched that hair! Don't you understand? I cannot have touched the ingredients!
The corn! The silky hair of the corn. Pull from the ear and feed it to the cow. Quickly!
This had better work, old man, before the last stroke of midnight, or your son will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Son?
Please. Not now.
Yes, meet your father.
Father? Could that be you? I thought you died in a baking accident.
I didn't want to run away from you, son. But
It's working!
She's milking!
I don't understand.
not now! Into the cup! Son!
Father! Father!
All is repaired.
No! He's dead!
And so the mysterious man had died after helping end the curse on his house. For the baker, there would be no reunion with his father, and he and his wife, bewildered, returned home. As for the witch, she had been cursed with age and ugliness that night when her beans were stolen from her, and now returned to her former state of youth and beauty. And Milky White, after a night of severe indigestion, was reunited with the now wealthy Jack. And finally, as for Rapunzel, she walked impoverished in the desert until one day when her prince, wandering aimlessly, heard a voice so familiar that he followed towards it. And when she approached, Rapunzel, overjoyed at seeing him, fell into his arms weeping. 2 of her tears wetted his eyes, and their touch restored his vision.
I was going to go fetch you as soon as you learned your lesson. This is who I truly am. Come with me and we can be happy as we once were.
She will not go with you.
Let her speak for herself. You are the only family I know. Come with me, please.
You leave me no choice! What? away in these tales. In exchange for her youth and beauty, the witch lost her power over others.
As for Cinderella's prince,
when they came to Cinderella's house, Cinderella's stepmother took the slipper into Florenda's room.
Careful, my toe.
darling, I know what'll we do. You'll have to go, and when it's right, you say it's alright. You'll never need to walk.
The girl obeyed, swallowing her pain, and went to join the prince to become his bride.
Look at the blood within the shoe. This one is not the bride that's true. Search for the foot that fits.
The prince returned the false bride and asked for the other sister to try on the shoe.
Why won't it fit? Darling, be still. Could have been in a heel and it will. And when was wrong, you're such a lie. You'll never need to walk.
The girl obeyed, swallowing her pain, but once again the prince noticed blood trickling from the shoe.
And when Cinderella tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is the true bride!
I see your prince has found you. Yes. Thank you for the slipper.
And it came to pass, all that seemed wrong was now right. The kingdoms were filled with joy.
And those who deserved to were certain to live a long and happy life.
Ever after, journey over, all is mended, and it's not just for today, but tomorrow, and extended. Ever after, all the curses have been ended, the reverses wiped away, all this tenderness and laughter for forever after.
Happy now and happy hence and happy ever after. Joy today and bliss tomorrow, tenderness and
be obviously we'd like to just sit down for a moment. If we could keep that house lights on a little bit, that would be great. If you'd like to go and join your families, go and sit with your families. Okay, that's great. And I would say that if that's okay, if Amanda and Charlie and William and everyone who's working on the lights would like to come back over down here, that would be wonderful. And all the backstage crew, everyone's here, that's excellent, that's excellent. Well, obviously, we are so proud of each and every one of you. I mean, I know we're very biased when it comes knowing that we've got the best school in the diocese, but tonight and last night, honest to goodness, it was absolutely fantastic. I'm the proudest priest, I would say, in the whole world. And you are such amazing young people. I hope you know that, how gifted and how talented you are. You brought the stage alive, and you just have so much talent. And it was like coming to Broadway or to the West End in London. And I think it's helped all of us as well, as we're starting to move through the pandemic and come back to some normality. You did it with the masks on, which is absolutely unbelievable and amazing. You could hear every single word, and you were just incredible. So on behalf of all the audience, your parents, who absolutely love you and are going to spoil you for the next month because you're so talented, as we will at school as well. You know, I just want to say on their behalf and on everyone who's been, and the hundreds who've watched online, you were amazing, spectacular, fantastic, and wonderful. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I know we have such a wonderful director, producer, music teacher, fabulosa, whatever other words you want to add to it, and that's obviously Miss Springer. So I know you want to say... I know a few people want to say a few words to you, but maybe you'd like to say a little something to all of us. I don't know what next year's show is going to be, but...
Well, I wasn't expecting to speak, so thank you, Father Gary. I do want to say, I really feel like this group of kids right here is a really, really special group of kids. The amount of talent and character and incredible work ethic that I have witnessed in every single one of you has just blown me away through this entire process. And I swear to all of you, they make this job so easy for me. So thank you guys so much for doing such an incredible job. Thank you for your commitment. I don't know if you all realize, but there are a ton of 8th graders up here, and we're losing them this year. And this was their last experience performing at OLL, and they did an incredible job. And I think we're all just really, really blessed to have been able to witness it, because to see this amount of talent and professionalism in middle schoolers is just nuts. So thank you guys so much for making my job so easy and so wonderful, and it's not like work. It's just, I love it more than anything in the world, so thank you.
In fact, last night I had to keep looking at the programs to work out who was who, because you looked so amazingly different, obviously to normal, but I kept thinking, I can't believe that so-and-so and so-and-so. You just were amazing, and I know you want to say a few words.
Hello, my name is Savannah. I'm in the 8th grade at OLL, and I played narrator in Into the Woods. This is Julia Ann, and I just wanted to say on behalf of the 8th grade class how incredibly happy you made our lives and how amazing it is. I know that me and many other people in this class have wanted to do theatrics and perform, whether it's on Broadway or simple middle school play, and I just wanted to say you changed all of our lives for the better. Thank you so much for doing this.
Anybody else?
Hello, my name is Karina, also known as Jack from Into the Woods. I am, so appalled right now. I honestly don't know what to say. I can't express into words how much I love you, Miss Springer. And also, thank you for making my experience so great here at OLL. I always looked forward to rehearsals after school, and when the week was stressful with work and stuff, it was always just so fun to be a person I'm not. And I wish the best of luck to the future thespians here at OLL.
So again, just thank you all very much. Thank you for all your amazing support to our school, particularly during this unprecedented year. We're so blessed to have Mr. Yevich and the wonderful faculty and staff who go above and beyond all the time. And we're just amazing children and young people. You've all done an amazing job. Thank you for brightening up our lives. Thank you for putting some stars into this strange year that we've all had. Beyond measure, so thank you, thank you, thank you.
I also just want to say a special thank you to Mrs. Suarez.
Yes, where is she?
Ms. Suarez is the stage manager, so everything behind the scenes that you're seeing, we can thank her for that. So let's put her better.
It's very strange for Mrs. Suarez to be hiding. I've never known that before. You perform miracles here tonight. That's incredible. But you definitely deserve some flowers. I kept looking, where on earth is Mrs. Suarez? But I thought you were sort of changing into some fabulous costume somewhere. But so once again, I think we should take one more bow. Thank you again. Thank you everyone for coming. Thanks for your support, and have a wonderful evening and safe journey home. Picture.
Anybody that wants to take one, feel free.
We're special. Come on, Mom. I know you want to do it, Mom.